and thereafter there was a meeting, follow-up meeting also in New York. So it's a good occasion. It is a valuable occasion for them to take forward the Quad agenda and take stock of all that has been achieved so far. On the question of the next summit, it will be a matter which will be discussed as well. At the same time, all the Quad partners together, we are the presidency this time, we will discuss and find a suitable date to host this summit. As and when we have a confirmation on that account, we'll keep you updated. On the question of Iran, I will let you know as and when we finalize our participation. So hopefully in a day or two, or as and when it happens, I will keep you informed. Elena, on the question about FTA between India and Eurasia Economic Union, this matter was discussed. It is part of the joint statement which was issued when Prime Minister went to Russia. I understand that the first initial meeting happened in March of this year, and subsequent to that, now it is for both sides to mutually agree on a date, schedule the next meeting and take things forward. So that is where it is. Both sides are in touch with each other to see how best they can take it forward. On the question of RuPay card and MEA card, these are very technical aspects, and the technical teams in both countries are in touch with each other on this particular matter. नीरज, आपका सवाल बांग्लादेश के विदेश मंत्री और हमारी बंगाल की चीफ मिनिस्टर को लेकर रहा, तो वहाँ मैं फिर दोहराना चाहूँगा, and for everybody else I would like to first speak in English and thereafter make my comments in Hindi. I can confirm that we have received a diplomatic note, a communication from the Bangladeshi side protesting the comments made by Chief Minister of West Bengal. It is essentially on the lines that you would have seen in the reports that have come out today. Again, I would like to underline that under the 7th schedule, List 1, Union List, Item 10 of our Constitution, the conduct of foreign affairs and all matters which bring the Union into relation with any foreign country are the sole prerogative of the Union government. नीरज, आपके लिए हम लोगों को बांग्लादेश की सरकार की तरफ से एक डिप्लोमेटिक नोट मिला है. उन्होंने एक प्रोटेस्ट किया कि जो टिप्पणियां दी गई हैं वेस्ट बंगाल के चीफ मिनिस्टर द्वारा वो सही नहीं है, और जो आपने रिपोर्ट देखे हैं उसी तर्ज पे ये प्रोटेस्ट नोट भी है. ये हम ये कहना चाहेंगे कि भारतीय संविधान के तहत, भारतीय संविधान में शेड्यूल 7 जो है उसके तहत, उसमें लिस्ट 1 यूनियन लिस्ट आइटम नंबर 10 के तहत जो विदेशी मामला है, फॉरेन अफेयर्स, और वो सभी मामले जो बाहर के देशों से जिनका ताल्लुकात है, उसमें वो यूनियन लिस्ट के अंदर है और उसमें सिर्फ और सिर्फ यूनियन गवर्नमेंट ही उस पर काम कर सकता है. Shall we take more questions? नीरज.
सर, नीरज हूँ न्यूज़ 18 इंडिया से. प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी के दौरे के बाद क्या कोई भारतीय जो कि रूसी सेना में है अभी, उन्हें निकाला गया है रूसी आर्मी से? अब तक कोई कामयाबी मिली है सर उसके बाद, दौरे के बाद?
Ayan.
This is Ayanksha sir. My question is regarding the budget allocation. In recent budget, we have seen we have allocated about 200 crore rupees, 200 crore for Afghanistan, which is almost similar to the entire all the nations of Africa. So, will this money be disbursed for some of the projects related to Chabahar? If not, what? Secondly, is there any surge on visas given to the Afghan nationals in different categories? Thank you, sir.
Can you repeat your question, second question?
Yeah, is there any such of a visas granted to Afghan nationals in several heads, ranging from business to health?
Okay. Rishabh?
Hello, sir. Good evening again. Rishabh from Times Now. So, one more question pertaining to Canada. This week we have seen a temple, Swaminarayan temple, being vandalized with anti-Prime Minister slogan written on it, and few of the Indian origin MPs have also been targeted in that vandalism. Can we have a response on that?
Okay. Uma?
Sir, I'm Huma Siddiqui from the Financial Express. I have two questions. One, India has reopened its mission in Libya. How many Indians are there, and would it be safe for the Indian companies to do business there? My second question is, there's a report today in Bloomberg, or was it yesterday, that Reliance has got permission to buy oil, crude from that country. So what happens to the other companies like ONGC? Are they allowed to do business there?
Srinjoy?
Sir, Srinjoy, Times Now. So between the 11th of July to the 13th of July, and all these meetings happened in the morning, from all the way from Ladakh to Lepu Lake to Sikkim to Arunachal, there were a series of meetings at different levels between Indians and the Chinese over different periods of time. Some were very long, some were short, but they happened within these 3 days. Can you tell us what the general agenda is and if it is leading somewhere?
Sudhi?
So, Shruti Ranjan from Bloomberg, sir. So, as you reiterated, Bangladesh is one of our closest neighbors, and India is keeping a close watch on the developments. Bangladesh government, has it indicated or given us anything to understand that these protests, there may be some outsider influence? And since India is a close, neighbor, friend, does India have any such reports?
Hello, sir. Milan from India Today. Just wanted to know the progress on Indians stuck in the Russian army. There was a request that was received by India also to help them come back. So what's been the progress on that, sir?
Okay. नीरज, आपका सवाल और मिलन का सवाल एक ही है। पिछले सप्ताह भी हम लोगों ने इस पे आपको अपडेट दिया था कि करीबन 51 लोग हैं जिन्होंने मदद मांगी है भारतीय सरकार से, हमारे एम्बेसी से, उनके परिवार लोग, और वो खुद उन्होंने चिट्ठी लिखा है कि उनको रूसी सेना से जल्द निकाला जाए। आपको ज्ञात होगा कि इस मुद्दे पे हम लोगों ने आपसे पहले भी बात की है। प्रधानमंत्री के दौरे के दरमियान ये बातचीत हुई और रूसी सरकार की तरफ से आश्वासन दिया गया कि जो हमारे वहाँ सैनिक लोग फंसे हुए हैं वहाँ रशियन फौज में, उनको वहाँ से रिहा कराया जाएगा। इस पे काम चल रहा है और जल्द ही हम आशा करते हैं कि ये लोग हमारा भारत वापस लौट पाएंगे। मिलन, so this issue we have taken up. It was taken up by the Prime Minister himself during the visit, and the Russian authorities have given us assurance. They've given a positive response on our request, and we are working to get these people back to India. Ayan, on budget, we have with Afghanistan, as you know, we have historical ties with the people of Afghanistan. We have undertaken humanitarian assistance over several years now. We continue to be committed to this partnership with the people of Afghanistan, and therefore in the budget you saw the reflection of the figures that you talked about. On the question of surge in visas, I don't have exact numbers of visas that you're talking about, but yes, visas from people in Afghanistan, people to people in Afghanistan is being given, and that to and fro movement is happening. Rishabh, on the question of vandalization of the temple in Edmonton in Canada, we have strongly taken up the matter with Canadian authorities both here in Delhi and in Ottawa. We condemn the vandalization. We expect the local authorities to take swift and strong action against those responsible. These attacks against temples have become a recurring occurrence and are done with a purpose which is not very difficult to fathom. We have seen a number of such incidents in recent times in Canada. Lack of action against the perpetrators has further emboldened such criminal elements. Those advocating and responsible for extremism and violence need to be brought to justice, or else the rule of law and respect for pluralism in Canada will continue to be severely undermined. We hope that the Canadian government will take action. It has been happening on a repeated basis now. Huma, we have sent our first officer has been sent to Tripoli, Libya. Our embassy, he has to set up the embassy, and thereafter we will, in some sense it is functional now, but it is not fully functional. But he has gone there to establish it, and soon you will have all the activities beginning in Libya. And thereafter, of course, we will try to enhance and expand our cooperation. We do have people there. Exact number I don't have a figure right now, but I can give you that figure. We have people who are working in that country, in medical field, teachers, professionals, so on and so forth. On the question of OFAC exemption, yes, we have also seen reports of Indian company being given exemption by OFAC of the United States to trade in oil with Venezuela. Whether other companies are also have also been given this exemption or not, I don't have an update, but I shall give you the latest. Regarding meetings that happen on border areas, we have been giving you an update of all the meetings that have happened at the military to military level and at the diplomatic level as well. We will continue to update you with these, the progress that happens in these meetings. Rudy, on Bangladesh, while answering Suhasini's question, I told you that we see the developments in Bangladesh as an internal matter of that country. So that is our position on the question that you raised. So with that, we come to the closure of this press engagement. We have two more questions. Yeshi and then Sachin.
This is Yeshi again from the New Indian Express. I just wanted to know if there's any update on the 8th Naval Veteran, Commander Purnendu Tiwari. It's been 5 months since the 7 others came back.
Sachin.
Hi, this is Sachin from the Times of India. Just want to check with you if there's any update in the case of Nikhil Gupta, who is an accused in the US alleged murder for hire plot. Has there been any sort of communication with the Americans about him? Has he sought consular access? And I understand there was a request from his family members for help from Indian authorities. So have we acted upon that request? Thank you.
So Yeshi, regarding the Kalol?
Karul from the Hindu. I mean, sir, of course, you described the protests in Bangladesh as an internal matter of the country, but during the protests, we also saw anti-India slogans being raised. There were slogans that were targeting India and saying India is a supporter of the Hasina government. Do you think that is something that concerns India, that anti-India sentiment is rising in Bangladesh?
I think, as I have, let's close this with these questions and we can talk about it later. Ishi, regarding your question on the 8th Naval Veteran, as I told you, we've kept you informed that he has certain requirements, and therefore, for that reason, he's there in that country. He's staying there, and as and when he is able to meet those requirements, he'll travel back home. On Sachin, on Nikhil Gupta case, I don't have an update. Last time we had told you that he hasn't sought a consular access as of now. But we don't have an update. I'll keep you updated on this matter. Kalol, see, with Bangladesh, our ties are strong, warm, and very friendly, and that is how we look at our relations with that country. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for attending this press conference.